that's just the harsh reality. Like some people need. Like
don't be
like,
overly invested. If you don't wanna fuck with her because her boyfriend's on some weirdo creep shit, cool.
You have that right.
You have that right. Get the fuck out. Unfollow her. You don't gotta tweet at her. That's the shit. Like, if you decide you don't like somebody, if you decide you no longer want to support a celebrity because of something they did, you don't have to tweet at them that you don't fuck with them anymore. Why don't you just unfollow them and stop fucking with them? You wasting your own time. Like, get off the fucking internet. Like, that's it. Like, you letting this shit consume you, and you need to chill the fuck out.
What defines your happiness is all fucked up, homie.
Invest your time elsewhere. But speaking of barbs,
and I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nicki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.
It's the No Politics Podcast. Your weekly dose. If it's worth talking about, we talking about it. I'm the one and only FakinNoMoves.
I'm WorkinGenius.
We back again as usual. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Yo. What's good?
Welcome back.
Definitely. It's always good to chop it up with you like we do. Give them the weekly dose, you know.
Facts.
That shit they used to, you know. But yeah, man. How's everything since the last time we talked?
Everything good, you know. Spending time with family right now, but found a minute to hop on the podcast.
Facts. Yeah, I've been busy as fuck this week too, bro. Like especially over the last.
I mean, I saw you
couple days. I popped up on you and shit, but like briefly we interacted because I was running around all day type shit. But and then I had to take a nap type shit. I was tired as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like we saw each other. We hung out for a little bit, but then it was always weird times. Like it was either mad late and I was tired, or
then I pulled up.
You was in the city to do shit, so
I had business to do. Yeah, might as well get to that because last week we ended the podcast and we were talking about that. I got a hat coming out in New York. It's gonna be in store and online with Privilege New York. They got a new like subdivision of the store called Home Game, and I'm proud to announce like July 29th. This is the official hat. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen the previews already, but I'm wearing it today. You know what I'm saying? I made sure, I brought an extra one just to show the details. You know what I'm saying? That metallic front, red and blue, metallic threading, the 1999 patch with the metallic red and blue hits in there. You know what I'm saying? And let's not get it fucked up. The Batman got some metallics in it too. You know what I'm saying? When you get this hat in hand, the details is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We went with the tricolors, the red, the blue. I can't give you that. I can't give you out a sauce on what specific shade of blue and red this is, but you know what I'm saying? Just know this shit's a beauty. And then we did the chrome white. This is not optic white front. This is chrome white. It's like a little off-white, but yeah, man, the first official hat designed by me and my brother Jarrell Robert. So definitely, if you're watching this and you follow us on social media, you know what I'm saying, run it up, like the post, you know what I'm saying. If you want to buy the hat, July 29th, in store at 12 noon, online at 2 p.m. It's gonna be very limited. The stock is not that much, you know what I'm saying, because this is the first one, so we got to see how we move the needle. And right now it's looking good. It's looking real good. I gave a couple of my close family members early access to get the hat. You're one of them. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You could pull up the hat. It's back there in the cut. It's back there in your little collection and shit. You already know. I gotta take care of my brother. You already know.
And it really does look like amazing in person. Like I'm seeing you show it, right? But like just the details, like you said, like the metallic in the patch, in the logo, in the Batman, and the off-white. Like to me, the off-white really sets it off. Like you can't really see it like this
because we got good lighting.
There's lighting. It like just looks straight white. But it's kind of like a nice off-white, like a nice cream, and it really does set it off in a nice way. And I'm not big on hats. And obviously I would support my my brother, even if I didn't fuck with it, but I do fuck with it.
One thing I
Like,
forgot to mention too: white guts and a gray bottom. Show them the UV gray bottom, white guts.
yeah,
Official New Era Cooperstown collection. This ain't that shit you see where dudes go and buy blank hats and make custom hats on the side and try. This is officially through New Era with Privilege New York. I gotta
yeah.
give a shout out
Can't
to
see it because of the
Privilege.
light.
Teddy, DJ Teddy King. I gotta give a shout out to him. I gotta give a shout out to Dino's and of course my brother Jarrell Robert. Without him, this opportunity would have not been possible. Check his shit out. He's a designer. He got high end luxury designer jeans. And yeah, go support my brother Jarrell. Support the team if you can. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been commenting, messaging me, reposting the hat. Like, leading up to this, I was nervous, like, yo, like how like the people that I know in the hat community gonna
Respond.
react or respond. And and it's been nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Like I would name everybody, but it's just too many to name and shit. But like, man, I was super like humbled by
Overwhelmed.
and overwhelmed by the whole experience so far. We did the photo shoot, you know what I'm saying, and we're gearing up to now put out like official like photograph fucking promotional pictures. And you know what I'm saying, like it's just like all happening very quick. Like I've always had a passion for hats. I've always had a passion for fashion. Like not to copy the Kanye bar,
Yeah,
but
no,
yeah, but like all that like sneakers, clothes, streetwear, hats, all that shit like always been in my DNA. And then to finally get this opportunity when like just a year ago I got right back into doing the to collecting fitteds again. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, like I want to make my own fitteds. This gotta be possible. And then within a year, we're here and it's like, oh shit, like if you could believe it, you could achieve it. I tell everybody that like these ideas that might be a random idea to you, you might be working as a fucking garbage man or cashier, teller, but you have these random ideas and visions of like, yo, I would love to do this or I would love to do that. You wouldn't get that vision or that feeling that you want to do it if it wasn't possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I just really, really believe in that. And
if God put it in your heart or if God put it in your mind, like it's for a
it's
reason.
achievable. It's
Yeah,
it's for a
yeah,
reason because it's achievable. And take me as a testament because, like I said, if my story, like a year ago, I got back into collecting fitteds. I wanted to customize my own, and now it's here. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, I hope this motivates somebody to just fucking go do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a podcast? Look, we sitting here, we doing a podcast. We not no big shots. We not no one fucking crazy with fucking cloud or fucking connections in industries. Just things happen when you fucking put your mind to it and you dedicate yourself to that shit and you stay consistent. Things will happen. Opportunities will come. Just know when to take advantage of the opportunities. Always weigh your options. You know what I'm saying? Like not every opportunity is a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something you're passionate about, go for it. You know what I'm saying?
no, well said. And bro, like I've seen it. I've seen you put the work in. I said it to you when I saw you the other day. I said it's crazy how like you to me this you should have been in this lane already because you've always had, like you said, a passion for fashion. You know what I'm saying? And like you one of the reasons I even started wearing hats. I never wore hats. I didn't think hats looked right on me. But then
Mm.
you was rocking the snapbacks when the snapbacks first started to come back. You was kind of ahead of
Before
the curve.
before Tisa got popping,
Yeah,
I
you
got
was ahead of the curve with the snapbacks.
and it was me and Jarrell. It was me and
Exactly.
Jarrell. Like that's something we've always bonded about. Literally, my first conversation I ever had with Jarrell in my life, 6th grade. I was new to the school. We weren't even in the same class, but there was one period at the end of the day, all the boys from 6th grade were in one class, all the girls were in a separate class. Jarrell came and sat next to me. He was like, "Where do you buy your clothes?" And that's how our first conversation went. It started with fashion, bro. Clothes, hats, fitted, sneakers. And we just, bro, to this day, we're best friends. We consider each other family. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he needs son, I'm there. If I need son, I know he'll be there. And yeah, man, it's crazy. But like you said, the snapbacks, all that, like, bro, we been doing shit like that, man.
Yeah, so you're like the reason I started wearing hats, like, um, because I didn't feel like they looked right on me. Like I had to like I felt like I had to see it first before I was confident enough to go somewhere and be like, yo, let me get a hat and then rock it like I do that because I didn't. And so like you've been around it with fashion, with sneakers. You one of the reasons I really started to understand the sneaker game too. You know what I'm saying? And so you've been around it, and it's like it took all these years, like not to put our age on blast, but we in our third decade. We getting into our third decade and shit. Or ending our third decade, I guess technically. Uh,
Technically, yeah, right.
so like it might not always just happen. You know what I mean? It might take some time.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but like you said, a year ago you really started getting back into it. And
And I cannot overlook shouting out your brother, my other cousin Brian. He
facts.
pointed me in the right direction as well when I got back into. He was like, "Yo, check out Hat Club, check out this podcast, check out this Instagram site that they post all the new releases. Check that out, and you'll start seeing more and more stuff, and you'll see shit you like, and you'll get a hang of what's new, what's fire, and then you just build from there." And bro, he put me right in the right direction, so I can't forget to mention that and give him his props, shout him out as well.
So like a year ago you jump in and you're figuring it out, you getting back into it. You're like, yo, there's got to be a way to design these. There's got to be a way to, and that's just you naturally being as fashionable as you are, and on top of shit, on point, like with ahead of the car. I always said like you kind of like a visionary. Like you always see shit, you see trends ahead of the trend. You see it before it happens, and
Oh,
that's a
thank you,
gift.
thank you,
Yeah,
God.
that's a gift. I always say that, like the podcast, you was on podcasts before podcasts were popping. Now, granted,
Uh,
everybody makes jokes about it, but yeah, everybody got a podcast now. But
but I was
back
talking
when you
about
first brought it
podcast
to me,
2012, 2013.
2013 was when you brought it to me. I remember because that's when we started talking again, and that's when I got you into the fantasy league because we were
Yep.
on a speaking basis. But I remember you coming to me and you telling me, "Yo, what you know about podcasts? Like, yo, podcasts. I think they're gonna be big. I want to do my own. I want to call it the No Politics Podcast." Like, the vision was there. You know what I'm saying? And so you get back into the hats. You're learning a year ago, and it's a slow process. You kind of just learning, designing shit, trying to find a way in, just being part of the community. And then now all of a sudden, your first hat design drops, and like you said, it's everything's just happening so fast. And that's how it is sometimes when you chasing something, when you going after a dream. It could feel like, damn, you just kind of taking small steps, baby steps here, baby step there, and then all of a sudden it's just there, and then it's just overwhelming how quickly it all comes together. But it's a culmination of all the work you've been putting in over that time period, that
And
like it that just that time just passes before you
yeah,
know it, and you get a big break, and boom, now everything is happening and everything is in motion, and then that just creates more momentum, and it's
and
gonna
it doesn't
snowball.
just happen overnight.
It
Like,
doesn't.
I had to be very quiet, locked in, and I barely told anybody that this was happening besides maybe you and Jarrell, who helped me get the opportunity to do this. And I just was working with this, bro. These hats take at least 3 months to even be produced. So I've been planning this release for the past since March, April, May, June, since March, and it didn't even get really like put into motion until May. The hats actually came a little earlier. We thought they were gonna come either like this week or beginning of August. They came a couple weeks early, And it was like, yo, it's here. The quality is fire. The details are great. Let's drop this shit before the month ends. That happened so quick too. The hats came. They were like, yo, we love it. Let's put them out in 2 weeks. Oh shit. All right, let's do it then. Whatever God's giving my way, I'm going with it. I'm moving with the fucking movement, like, you know what I mean, or the motion, get the ball rolling. And this is just the beginning. This is just me getting my foot. Trust me, I got a guaranteed 5 more designs on the way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it takes a couple months for it to be produced. So it's not like I'm one of these dudes that are establishing and gonna drop a hat back to back to back, because this was just the beginning. So now I got my next order coming in about maybe another 2 months. So be in the lookout for that. And it's gonna be two fire hats this time. Then we got another one that's gonna come through, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. I don't want to stop. Everything I'm doing, I'm gearing up and I'm planning for my 2024. You know what I'm saying? And I got my hands in helping someone else put out a hat that it's gonna be their design. It's gonna be their hat, but I helped make the design and get it into and submit it and get the store to produce it. You know what I'm saying? They already had the relationship with the store. They just needed that little extra help that they reached out to me for. And then I got another one coming out. It's gonna be well, it's not me. It's gonna be Jarrell's hat, just him alone. But I helped with that as well. And that one, y'all not ready for. Like, that one's gonna be some high quality luxury type vibes. You know what I'm saying? But let me not talk too much. But these are just some things that you could be prepared for. And like, basically, what I was trying to say is like every move that I'm making and all my plans are really just gearing up for my 2024. Like, we're in 2023, but I'm already working towards my 2024 because I have to if I want to be consistent at this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, July 29th, this Saturday coming up, the first official hat. It is inspired by Dipset. If you know, you know. There's some legendary pictures out there of Cam wearing a hat very similar to this. We did our own rendition of it to pay homage the new school way. We added the side patch, the metallics, the gray bottom, the white guts, like everything, all the details we talked about in the beginning it was all calculated and purposely did that way to upgrade a fucking classic hat that Cam had wore and pay homage to that situation. So the store's called Home Game New York. The hat's called Come Home With Me. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? So everyone out there, be on the lookout for that. If you follow me, you'll see me promoting it. Um, and if you have copped the hat already, I'm super grateful. If you're planning to cop the hat on Saturday, I'm super grateful. Got nothing but love for y'all. And make sure y'all just share it, tag me so I could fucking show, love to y'all back. And yeah, man, this is surreal. It's very surreal, but it's exciting.
Congratulations, brother. I mean,
Thanks, man.
we've already spoken, but just the official podcast congratulations. But
Facts,
yeah,
man.
nah, like it's a beautiful thing. It's dope to see like my brother's goals come to like fruition. You know what I mean? And that it's just inspiring. It's motivational. Like for like I know I'm motivated by it. I know if you're watching or listening, you should be motivated as well. Like it's really like you said, like if you could believe it, you can achieve it. Like you
Facts.
really just gotta put the time in, the work in,
Facts.
and
And thank you to you,
don't
man,
stop.
because you've been along the journey with me every step of the way as well. And there's times like, I know people probably asked you, like they asked me, like, yo, what's up with the pod? Yeah, I haven't really posted anything, but like that this explains a lot. Like, I've been locked in trying to really finalize and make sure that this fucking shit happens, and it takes months. I've been designing, I've been fucking being creative, I've been fucking not only working on this but working my fucking full 9 to 5, which is the overnight shift, trying to get rest, trying to be a father. So like, thank you for you being there along the way and understanding and just like working with what's best for both of us in our life right now and the path we're on. You know what I mean? So I also wanted to make sure I said that. You know,
Appreciate that. I mean, we brothers before we business partners. Like
of
that's
course.
so we always gonna however we gotta figure it out to make it work for us. To balance our personal real lives with, you know, what we want to achieve. Like that's how we gonna do it. And you know what I mean? Like we gonna whatever works for us is what works for us. And as long as you good, I'm good, and I know it's vice versa. So.
Facts, 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 facts. Yeah, man. Fucking
Had to
shit.
roll out the red carpet.
Can't wait.
Thank you for listening
And
to this 20-minute ad.
facts. And guess what? Sooner than later, they're gonna be a no politics colorway to represent us. We gonna do some fire shit.
It's gonna be
I
hard.
got some things in mind, but yeah. And I feel like I've never actually promoted. I actually make these hat clips as well on the podcast. I don't
Facts.
think I ever
Get you
said
one.
that.
Get you one.
But you could get one of these as well, FakinNoMoves.com. I don't know if you could really see it. Hold on, let me slip it off real quick. It goes right onto your brim. And
You
this
saw
is
how easily it
also
came off.
so how easily that came off. Says
How
faking no moves. Damn, I
yes,
don't
sir.
know.
Nah, it looks
Y'all can,
clean. It looks clean.
you
You
know what I'm
gotta watch the
saying?
glare like that. It looks nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
But you
saying?
can't really see the
It got the
sparkle or the shine on it.
sparkles. It's
But
shiny, but right now we're almost sold out. There's a few left. If y'all want to cop, y'all could go do that. But we got more colorways on the way as well. So trust me, I'm gonna feed the streets with this one.
facts.
With everything I'm doing, all the creative shit I'm doing, the goal is to feed the streets and the people that love us and fuck with us.
And it's in the WrestleMania font. If you fuck with that, I don't know
Facts,
if you
facts,
mentioned that,
but
but that's
we
what
don't got to
it's.
talk too much about that. I don't want WWE to see this. Nah, I don't even
Where
think they could really do anything anyway. It's just a
I don't think so.
reinterpretation of a font.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah, man, we call it the FNM Mania blip. You
facts,
already
facts,
know.
facts.
Blip stands for brim clip for those that aren't like in the community and know, but it's the FNM Mania brim clip, you know? So and a lot of people pin their hats and put some people don't want to. They got good hats. You'd be surprised. Some hats worth $200, $300, $400. Recently, a hat came out at Hat Club that is going for $1,000 right now.
Damn,
Facts.
that's
So
crazy.
people don't want to fucking put pins in their shit when they got valuable as hat. But the brim clip slides right on, slides right off, easy. It's like hat jewelry, which is crazy. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying?
accessories. Just
Facts.
accessories.
Facts.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, now that we got that out the way, we gotta talk about some. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if there's anything huge, but a lot of little things we could tackle. One of the first things, because I remember you wanted to talk about it last week, so
Oh yeah, the
let's
social
talk about it
media
this
trend,
this week.
mainly
Yeah,
TikTok.
it's kind of going crazy right now.
I'm about to start doing that shit too. That's gonna be another side hustle. What's up?
I mean, it don't seem difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it don't seem difficult.
Yes.
You just gotta maintain character. So basically, you want to explain it or?
I mean, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but I know like it's called NPC, like some NPC streaming, and you're basically like pretending to be
Being an NPC.
like a bot, right? That's what that
Yeah,
means.
so if you're an NPC, if you don't know, it's a non-playable character. So
Yeah,
essentially, it's the characters in like video games
that are bots
that
and
are
just like
just AI, and they have
AI.
like pre-programmed responses, and they just have like a limited set of responses, and so people are going on TikTok and like TikTok Live
Yeah.
and being NPCs. So they have
Yo,
their own.
comment down below in the comment section if y'all want me to NPC one time.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Popcorn, popcorn, ice
Yeah.
cream,
Yeah. So
ice cream.
basically, people on TikTok, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know how they put the ice cream or the popcorn on the screen or whatever, but you respond to basically everything that someone
it's
in the TikTok live,
it's like
like,
an emoji, but it's a
yeah,
gift. Like if you're familiar with how gifts work, like on Instagram, it's like emoji gifts, and you just react to them because those things are essentially money that's going in your pocket every time it pops up on. It's like somebody
yes,
donated, pretty much.
yes. So you react every time. So like if you get five straight popcorn gifts, like you would react 5 times to the, and
But
then
the
they're coming
same
in rapidly,
reaction
and it's
because
the
you're
same
supposed to
reaction,
be
like
a
you're,
bot.
yeah, you're an NPC, so you just kind of like, you're just
Popcorn.
programmed, so
Popcorn.
it's kind of robotic.
I
It's
forgot the
ridiculous.
girl's name. The
I got her
one's
name. Her name is Pinky Doll,
Pinky
and
Doll. She's like the most famous one. She's the one
she's
that does
like
the
the,
popcorn. So like,
yes, popcorn,
yeah,
yes, popcorn. Um, she said that she makes about $7,000 per day from TikTok NPC streams, and
I'll be a
four
fucking
thousand
bot
to
for that too.
$5,000 per day from OnlyFans signups due to the popularity of.
Wow.
So she's bringing in $11,000 to $12,000 per day right now.
Just being a fucking AI.
Just
Pretending to be an AI.
technically, I guess it's acting. It's you're not supposed to break character. You're
the best
supposed
ones I've
to.
seen is like the hood dudes. Like one dude who had like a ski mask on. I guess not wanting to show his face, and he's like gang gang, gang gang.
Yeah, she does that.
Like,
She does the gang gang one too.
She does the gang gang one too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gang gang. It's the GGs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
gang gang.
And then
Gang gang.
somebody was like, I think it was Kai Cenat trying it, joking around.
I didn't see
like,
Kai Cenat doing it. I
he's
seen
like-
Speed doing it.
He's like, I'm a cowboy. I'm a cow. Like they said some shit. He's like,
I
I'm a
didn't see that.
cowboy. I'm the best cowboy. Some shit like that. Yo, I was dying.
I know her shit is like.
And then he
You
posted
got me
what he
feeling like
made.
a cowgirl. That shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me ride it, post. That's what she says. Yeah, you got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me ride it.
Yo, somebody gonna clip that and make
It's
you
alright.
a meme. Nah, but yo, that shit is funny.
Run me
like,
my 7,000 a day.
Facts. Yo, I'll dead try
I
that
ain't
shit. If
doing
we
that
get
shit.
enough comments in the comment section,
I'll do that shit.
I'll do an NPC shit. But y'all gotta donate. Y'all gotta send some gifts. Even if I make
do
like
that
100,
shit.
fuck it.
I'll do that
$100
shit, fuck
just
it.
to be like, popcorn. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, you come up with your own
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up
responses.
with my own shit, right?
Yeah. So
No
you do that.
cap. No cap. Just have like a cap emoji.
Yeah, I
No
mean, you don't
cap.
have to change your voice neither.
Like, no cap. Go get that.
Yeah, you just have to
Dipset
be
hat.
consistent.
No cap. Go get that Dipset hat. No
Yeah.
cap. Go get that. You start promoting my shit.
Yeah. I mean, hey, however, that shit works better. That makes it fucking. That makes you want to do it because you got a reason to now.
Right.
It's free promo.
My girl be looking at me like, "Oh nah, you doing too
you
much."
in the
now.
back room and shit. And she just
You
walked by
trying
the
to go
back
into
room.
too many lanes. Podcast,
Yeah.
hat design,
Yeah, you feeling yourself now.
NPC shit. Like,
You
yo,
drop
fuck.
one hat. You drop
Relax.
one hat, and you a TikTok star. That's it.
Right? Crazy.
But nah, that's crazy. Like I don't know. I don't understand how these trends happen. But it's crazy what people are putting their money into right now.
Yeah.
That's the crazy
Drake
part.
was donating to her.
Not surprised.
Drake was watching it. Timberland was watching.
I'm sure Drake DM'd her too.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
She definitely gonna pull up to the next fucking tour date that's in her city and shit. But ATL Jacob, the producer, was fucking donating to her shit. Like, there's been a couple people that like on the little blogs that I follow and shit on IG, like, yo, why was this person and Pinky Doll's comment? Why did they donate? And they were like the top like they were donating bands too, like 1,000, 2,000 to her. And like Timberland went and sampled her shit and made a whole beat out of her
I
shit.
seen that actually.
That was
I
crazy.
seen that.
I had sent it to one of our group chat, and Lewis was like, yo, she out of here now. It's over.
Yeah.
Like, in facts though, like that's
I
crazy.
mean, she kind of already was.
Kind of was, yeah, facts.
Like if you already you're in front of the eyes of someone like Timberland, like you was already.
Yeah, you're out of here.
You're
already out of here. Yep. She's like, she gives me like MPC Cardi B vibes with her little accent.
I fuck with it. Yeah.
You know,
I fuck with it too because I feel like she represents like not a minority because she's what is she black? I'm assuming she's black.
she might be mixed with.
She could be, but she represents a minority
I think she was
because
Spanish.
this is
low-key.
more. She could be. This is more like something like you see in the Asian community.
Yeah.
Like they've been on that. So initially, I remember she was getting like people hating because like, what is she doing? Just because it's not normal for like Hispanic or Black people or like people like us to be on some shit like that. Whereas that's big and it's a lot bigger in the Asian community and shit. And she's one of the first ones that really kind of popped off. You know, being like us. You know what I'm saying? And so, she and she pushed through the judgment, like I'm sure she got a lot of
Man,
negative
that money in her bank
fucking
account
feedback.
is enough for her to not give
I
a
mean, but
fuck
you gotta
about
think
what
about it.
anybody else
But you
is
gotta think
saying.
about it because she was probably doing it before all that money was hitting like that
True.
when she first started,
She
right?
was a visionary. She had the
That's what I'm
vision.
saying. So who knows how much negative feedback she was getting, and she just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing it. I like to do this, or whatever the case may be." You know
It's
what I
better than
mean?
selling dirty socks to weirdos.
The fuck are you talking about? What did I miss? Like, I had to miss
these
something.
OnlyFans, I'm just being random,
Oh
but
shit!
these OnlyFans chicks and all that, these weird dudes be fucking hitting them up and being like, yo, I'll give you $100 for dirty socks.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
facts.
shit in your panties and send them to me for 300.
That's
And
facts.
like, all right, here's some
Some
dookie
dookie
panties.
draws.
When she could just go on fucking TikTok and say popcorn and make 300 in like 30 minutes or
And
even
not
less.
even have to shit herself.
Exactly. She don't got to wipe her ass with a thong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get in the bed. I mean, this girl in particular does have an OnlyFans on the side.
But that's what I'm
so
saying.
she could be doing both. She getting both bags.
She getting to the
She
money.
getting
She
both
a
bags.
businessman, not a businessman.
Yeah. So, but good for her. You know what I'm saying?
2023,
Good for
man.
her.
This is always a way to get a bag. So
Bro,
if
I
you
mean,
ain't
we
getting the
talked
bag,
about it,
you
bro.
doing something wrong.
We talked about it, bro. Shout out to Daniel. Like, we had that conversation with him where we was talking about like there's so many different ways to get to the bag now, and like people just don't care about the judgment they'll receive in pursuit of the bag. Because at the end of the day, if they get the bag, they get the bag. You know what I mean? And for better or for worse, there are situations where you're like, this person's sinking really low to get the bag. But what she's doing is harmless. You know what I mean? It's harmless.
Yeah.
It's playful. It's fun. It's whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Compared to Adam 22 and another dude cream pie his girl.
See what I mean?
For the bag.
Exactly.
Which we didn't even talk about that because we didn't know, but Shorty got cream pied.
Oh yeah, it was an impromptu cream pie. I heard.
Yeah,
I heard they improvised that.
Yeah.
I heard their chemistry was so good that they just improvised that. That is crazy. That is
super crazy. Like,
bro. That's.
Oh man. I don't even want to talk about them. But yeah.
It's dark. It's dark.
Definitely. But yeah, social media, man.
Oh man. What else? What else we got in social media? What else we got?
Last week we talked about Threads and how what the fuck is the difference between Threads and Twitter, and I was like, I'm on Threads. Fuck Twitter. I got bit. But this week now, I guess to combat the news and get back in the spotlight, Elon's changing fucking Twitter to X and been like showing like a app sign.
I don't even get it. Like I don't even understand it.
Bro just likes letters and shit. Like his son's name AE394 or some shit. Like
it's pronounced. Yeah, that's how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Kyle. I'm dead ass. It's some shit like that. It's like pronounced like a regular ass name, but it's spelled fucking XE fucking Machina. Some bullshit. Some codes.
Bro just like numbers and letters and like it is what it is, man. You know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he doing. I don't care, bro. I think he's really killing Twitter. And like Twitter was never my shit. Like I was never like he's just doing the most for nothing.
Facts.
He's doing like the most for nothing.
Bro, changing it to X and making the fucking logo a X and the app X, like, ain't gonna make anybody more intrigued. Like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
I
it's
don't.
X now. I'm definitely rocking with it. Like,
Yeah, I don't get
what's
it.
the point?
Yeah, maybe it's not that he thinks it's going to get people to be on it. Maybe he thinks that it's so minor that it's not gonna drive people away. So it's a more like long term kind of thing. This is me trying to rationalize it.
I
Like
don't.
he has long term plans for it. It's kind of like what Facebook changed its name to Meta, remember? And people were like, "What?" But like at the end of the day, who cares?
Everybody
It's
still calls it Facebook though.
That's true, but people generally,
My
it's
thing
it's
is
not
like from a
driving people
branding
away.
point,
It was for a more long term,
but like from a branding point, going from Facebook to Meta, because Meta's like the umbrella company anyway. Meta owns Facebook,
yeah,
Instagram,
yeah,
Threading is
yeah.
essentially owned by Meta. So I understand from that branding point, but like from a branding point, going from Twitter to X, like,
Well, I think he
bro,
has more in store.
Twitter
That's
was a
why.
great brand where you could say I'm tweeting, I sent out a tweet. So what the fuck is X? How's that gonna translate to like things
Yeah,
like that? People are still gonna be
Xing.
like, I'm on X tweeting, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It makes it weird, honestly. But I think he's trying to build X into something way bigger than just Twitter.
hmm,
I think his X is supposed to be his competitor to Meta and
yeah,
everything that Meta has going,
maybe.
right?
Yeah,
And so I think that's the long term play, and he just thinks like in the long run, people are just still gonna. It's not gonna change the app, the actual function of the Twitter app.
yeah,
So it's people will be kind of like, what the fuck at first, but long term, it's not gonna drive people away. Yeah, the name change ain't gonna bring people in, but as long as it doesn't drive people away, uh,
yeah.
he has a larger vision for it. I guess that's the only way I can
Hopefully.
rationalize it. But
Hopefully.
it's
Maybe
just
at some
whatever.
point
I don't know.
you got a good point with like saying like to compete with Meta more so than Threads or
Yeah,
so
yeah,
maybe X becomes his Meta where you can tweet. Maybe he introduces an Instagram style posting pictures and
exactly.
commenting thing
Xtagram.
all within that one app instead of how Meta has separate app for Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Maybe
Hmm.
X will have it all in one. It's
Hmm.
like, oh, you bit me on Twitter. Now I'm gonna fucking have my own Instagram now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, two could play that game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so it could be that, like, long term
yeah,
wise. You know,
yeah. But enough about them because I can't be on them
their
like that.
beef been too
It
crazy for
just,
the last
yeah,
couple
like
weeks.
holla at me when they get into the Coliseum. Holla at me,
Right?
holla at me then. But aside from that, let's keep it on social media since we already on it. But
Okay.
I thought an interesting topic to talk about because I have kind of
I,
strong feelings about this.
social media found the girl with the 36G bra that was thrown at Drake.
No, but yeah, they did. I mean, she found herself. I think she posted, but social
She
media did find her. Yo, they was type clowning
Fi-
her though. I kind of
like
felt bad.
it kind of was. I,
They,
I I could see they could why they would
I
clown her a
saw,
little, but
the top
it was
comment I
hilarious
saw
how
was,
Drake was like 36G. Someone find this woman
"Someone
immediately.
locate this woman immediately."
Like,
Yo, the top comment I saw though was abort mission, like that, and I was just like, "Fuck." The internet
oh
could be
man,
so rough sometimes,
that
bro.
ass,
It
that
could be,
ass.
but shout out to her.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't mean to
fuck it.
sidetrack you. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know. That
no,
shit just popped in my
no.
head, and
I definitely that was definitely something, but it had to have.
I
You
had to
couldn't
let that
devote
one
a whole
go.
topic to it, so you had
Yeah.
to. Yeah, you had to find your spot. But yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to them Tigo videos.
I was
you
about to
know,
spit. If you would have said shout out to those 36Gs,
uh,
oh my god.
same energy, same energy. Um, but yeah, what I was gonna say was, um, Doja Cat called out
Oh.
her fans for calling themselves kittens. I guess you know how fans like fans of
have
artists. They want to give themselves a name like
a
Beyonce,
nickname for their
Beehive,
fan base. Yeah,
Eminem stands. Well, now everyone, in general, stand is used more widely,
yeah.
but that's where it comes from essentially. So she called out her fans for calling themselves kittens as a fandom name. She said, "My fans don't name themselves shit. If you call yourself a kitten or fucking kittens, that means you need to get off your phone and get a job and help your parents with the house."
Oh my
She went hard.
god.
She went hard. But I definitely feel a type of way about this. Not as a kitten, like which is what it sounds like. Like I was definitely a bit hurt, but no, but
Well, I don't think it was just some random shit like of her just trying to attack them. From what I read, they were actually attacking her boyfriend,
damn.
and she rebelled against them. Was like, and then they were like, "We won't care. We're like, we won't give a fuck about you then." And she was like, "Good, because I don't give a fuck about y'all anyway."
Oh.
Like she was on some time like that because basically they exposed that her new boyfriend basically I can't like I don't want to report on it because like I don't know exactly,
Okay,
but
well,
what I
what were
did
they
see was
saying?
they
Like,
said
yeah.
that he's reaching out to like young fans and coercing them into like believing like they'll get a chance to meet Doja, but he's trying to like fuck them and they're underage, some of them.
Oh shit, so he's a creep.
And he's a
Fucking,
creep.
if that
And
is true, then
she's
he's a fucking
capping
straight
for
creep.
like she's capping from like, yo, fuck y'all, what y'all trying to do, and
Yeah.
slander my man and me. Like at the end of the day, get a fucking life. If you call yourself
Yeah.
a kitten, help your parents fucking pay the rent and all that. Like she's
Okay.
going
See,
hard,
I
you
didn't
know.
know that. I didn't know that. I saw that main tweet that I just read, and then I saw the other thing I saw was that fans asked her if she can say that she loves them, and she said, "I don't though, because I don't even know y'all."
Yeah,
So I saw that, and I saw the
yeah,
tweet I read. I didn't know that whole thing.
yeah.
So if that's true, that adds a bit more context. But okay, so what is your? How
My
do you
take.
feel about her? Yeah, I guess her response, her kind of.
I don't give a fuck. If she wants to ruin her career, go ahead.
You think that's worth her losing her career? So do you side with like the fans? Like,
In my opinion, she's been ruining her career since she fucking shaved her eyebrows off.
okay,
So like,
not a
and
hot
she
take to
and
be
she
to be
she
fair.
pulled up to like the fucking Met Gala as a fucking cat,
Yeah.
and like she's been on some weird timing. Like I don't know if
Honestly, I don't judge
it's
people for how they pull up
she's.
to the Met Gala because people just pull up to the Met Gala all
I'm not
stupid.
judging him. I'm just saying
No,
like
no, no.
there's been things that I could
Yeah.
like kind of be like, okay,
I'm just saying that one is whatever.
no,
Cause
I'm noting this. I'm noting that. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything, but it might be under the influence of drugs
didn't she have a
or
video just recently where
mental
she's doing coke?
health.
I feel like I just saw a video. She was just doing coke like
She's back
mad
on
openly.
those fucking chats. You know the chats they said she was showing feet in to the white
Oh
boys.
yeah.
Yeah. She back on those chats, and she was telling one of the white boys like, "Oh, I
Yeah,
want you
she's
to
giving out
like
free feet.
make love to my booty hole or some shit."
Oh, she just be trolling,
She was
bro.
just doing some crazy shit.
But
So
she
like,
trolls. Like
she
I
does
don't. That's
troll
whatever.
though. You
Like
know,
literally, she got a
she
boyfriend
is
apparently, from
cut
what you're
from that
saying.
cloth of like
She just be
trolling
talking bullshit.
media and all that. But like, I don't fucking know. Like to me, honestly, I never really cared for Doja Cat anyway. Like some people were talking about her as a rapper, and I was like, yo, she's
I
not a
fuck with her
rapper,
vibe
but she do
for the
be
most
having
part. She
bars.
kind of odd sometimes. She do a little too much sometimes, but I
She
fuck
got some
with
hits. Her record with Cesar
facts,
was
facts,
a
facts.
fucking banger and shit.
Yeah,
But uh,
I think I like her because she's always seemed like she really says how she feels, and she don't she don't kind of like compromise herself for the media or to keep up a certain persona,
true,
and I fuck with that because not a lot of celebrities are like that.
yeah.
And so I've always respected that. Whether I agree with everything she does, that's a different conversation. But I
And
do respect that she's her.
I respect it as well, and I do feel like that shift started to happen with her when she started getting judged for being in certain chat rooms
Mm,
and things like that. And she was like, yo, like, so what? Maybe I am a little weird, but this is me. Like, I
mm.
still make the same music. You're fans of my music. Let me be me. I
Word,
respect
word,
that
word.
as well.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's little things where I'm like, yo, I hope like this industry shit ain't just like fucking up her mental health and maybe she's getting
I mean, it can.
experimenting with drugs and it's just gonna get worse type shit. You know what I mean?
Word.
So it's like, but at the same time, it's not like I really had any fucking stock into her as
Yeah, you're
an
not like
artist or a
invested in it.
celebrity
Uh,
or anything like
yeah.
if it was J. Cole doing this shit, I'll be like, oh shit, not J. Cole, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
So
that.
see me. What I wanted to say was more along the lines of when I first read her comments, not knowing, I didn't know the context of what her man is apparently up to. So take that out of it, because, especially because we don't know how true that is, right? But
Exactly that too. Like I don't want to report on it like it's facts. Like
yeah, all I had seen was her kind of like go at her fans, and I was just, I'm gonna be honest, I saw it and I was like, she kind of right, like she kind of right, because I always say this, like, if I ever get to a level where I had a bunch of like fans, or I prefer to say supporters, right? Because I don't want to believe in this idea of, see, when I think of fans, I think of blindly loyal people.
and putting you on a pedestal, like people that you don't know
Yeah,
putting you on a pedestal.
and I know I'm not like that. I don't put other people on a pedestal. Even if I really love them, if I admire them, I don't put them. I might admire their work and give them all the praise for that.
You don't put
But as a
you don't put
person,
Jokic.
yeah, I love Jokic.
Nah, I'm fucking around.
But
Jokic ain't on the pedestal. He won you a ring, bro.
yeah,
Nah,
but
nah, nah.
but if Jokic was a piece of shit as a human, if I met Jokic and he was a piece of shit to me, then
Yeah.
he a hell of a ball player. I'm happy he got the Nuggets a ring, but you're a shitty person. Like, I'm not overlooking who these people are as humans because of
Whatever
how
they've
great they are.
accomplished
Yeah,
or
exactly. How great they
yeah.
are in whatever particular field they're in.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't. At the end of the day, I treat everyone as, this person is just another human. This person is just like me. They're just great in this particular way or great in that particular way.
Yeah.
So because I don't put other people on pedestals, I would feel really weird if one day people put me on a pedestal and made excuses for me having poor behavior
Yeah, I know.
because
I
they
know you.
blindly love me.
I know you feel like that a lot. Like 'cause it's
So
part of your DNA. Like where your morals lay. It's like
yeah,
stand and shit. Like
yeah. Like if I start being a shithead of a human, I don't deserve people to support me because I'm being a horrible person.
yeah.
So because I feel that way, I've always kind of felt like the idea of fans kind of devoting themselves and obsessing over a particular celebrity in the way that it's like, that's how I identify myself. I'm a kitten. I'm a barb, or I was gonna say a Barbie, but I'm a barb. Like,
Yeah.
like that shouldn't be your whole
I'm a munch.
identity. I'm a munch. we know people got different motives with that one. You know what I
Disclaimer:
mean?
I'm not. Just in case my girl see this, she's gonna be like,
Facts.
"See, I know you like Ice
Yeah.
Spice." And
He was speaking for
no,
me.
no,
He was speaking
relax,
for me.
relax,
He was
relax.
speaking for me.
I'm just going with what the
Yeah,
examples he's using.
exactly. So I feel like, yeah, that shouldn't be your identity. You shouldn't be obsessing over it on the internet, going crazy for someone that you don't really know personally. Let's be honest, you don't know shit about Doja Cat personally. You might know like little trivia about her if you're a big fan, but you
I know
don't know
she ain't
how
got
she
no
is.
eyebrows.
There you go. That's trivia. Snapple fact. There's some shit you find on the Snapple cap. That's basic shit. But you don't know how she treats people as a
Nah,
person.
facts,
You might not
facts.
know.
Yeah.
So to blindly devote yourself to that is just, it's not for me. So when she kind of came out and said But she said, like, y'all need to get off y'all phone and help around the house. It's like, facts. Stop being 23 years old, sitting in your room on these fucking on Twitter, typing about how fucking you a kitten. Like, that's just kind of odd.
Or
Like,
you're a
it's cool
kitten
to
and
be
you're
a
mad
fan,
that
but
she fucking wants to be in a
yeah,
fucking
you're
chat room
too
with fucking
invested.
random people, or date a white man that you might not like. And
Yeah,
like, I don't, that's
and
the
like
thing
it
too
shouldn't
that I
have an
never
effect on your
understood.
own life.
That's the one thing I never understood for her, that I could like sentiment a little bit. Why the fuck did they care so much that she likes white boys?
I
Who
didn't know that was a
cares what
thing.
she
Yeah, I didn't
likes?
know that was a thing.
That's the thing. Like, motherfuckers try to slander her for liking white boys. Like, bro, like, it is what it is. Everybody got that. I'm pretty sure she probably
Too
dated
invested.
other fucking nationalities and shit.
And
But
even
like,
if she didn't, who gives a fuck? Because that's who cares. That's her
yeah,
life. Like
yeah,
whatever. Like if you don't fuck with it, then don't fuck with it. But don't be overly invested. Like, oh, it really disappointed me when Doja Cat started dating. Like, bro, like get off the fucking internet. Like
yeah,
get off the internet. Like do
yeah,
something. Like that. So I totally agreed with that. Like there's no way you should be like that obsessed as a fan. Like I get it. You like this person. You admire their work. Um, maybe even you feel like this person's music saved your life because we hear shit like that. You know, maybe
yeah.
you was in
No,
a dark place. You discovered this artist. You really connected, and they
J.
saved
Cole.
your life. You know, and you could love them for that, but understand that they're humans at the end of the day, and that's like how they say, like sometimes like don't meet your heroes
Yeah,
because
I'll be
it takes
tight if
away
J.
the
Cole's a
mystique.
jerk.
Yeah, takes
I
away
would
the
be
mystique.
tight.
Like admire them for their art or what they did for you, you know, but don't start to take to heart who they are as humans because you don't really know them at the end of the day. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Yeah.
I kind of
And
I definitely
also,
agreed with her
not
when she said
everybody's
that.
gonna have fucking a great day every day. We're all human. You might
Mhm.
meet a person who's having a fucking bad day.
Mhm.
Your hero, your idol, your whoever your fucking
Yeah.
love and fucking as an actor. Don't have to just be a musician. It could be an athlete, and they could be having a bad day and not want to deal with, like, you. Like, you could meet them on a good day, and they could show you love and fucking love you and be like, "Yo, I love you. You're fucking awesome." But the next day, say you didn't meet them that day, they were having a great day. It felt like that. You meet them the day after where they're having a fucking shitty day, and they don't want to give you the time of day. It happens.
Yeah.
We're fucking human. You know what I
And
mean?
and God forbid like the spotlight was on you all the time that you had bad days. Like you wouldn't want people to see that side of you, but because they're celebrities, they're constantly under this microscope, and their bad days get caught on camera a lot of time, or their bad days get publicized, you know, in ways that the normal human,
Or
the
even if it isn't on
non-celebrity doesn't have
camera
to deal with.
or publicity, they just every day run into people that want to fucking talk to them or fucking deal or like suck them off.
Hmm.
Like, it's the only way I really know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, bro, like, every day you got to deal with this shit, no matter whether your dog just died or you fucking just got a ticket parked down the block. Like,
Hmm.
you're gonna walk down
You
the
could
block
just
and
be
people are
upset.
gonna fucking bother you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, I do feel like one thing I did see was like, yeah, but your fans are the reason, you're where you are. And like, okay, granted, fans obviously all, deserve credit for that. But at the end of the day, you're fans of her music,
Yeah,
right? Everything she's doing in her personal life, like, that doesn't necessarily concern you. So if you decide to become overly invested in that and start judging and talking down and getting involved, like now you're engaging with her as a human. So as a
yeah.
human, she's going to engage with you back. She might be a human that turns out you don't like very much because she's going to speak her mind and she's going to shit on you. Like, and it is what it is. So like understand the line.
And
Understand
you, as a human and a supporter, have the right to stop supporting, stop
exactly.
liking her, and move on and find someone that fits what you like more.
Yeah. If the type of person that they are matters to you,
Yeah,
when there's an art, because
Go
it
f-
matters to me somewhat. Like if I hear that an artist is a shitty person, you know what I mean? It might make me less likely to want to support them or listen to them, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like the whole R. Kelly shit, like you know what I mean. Like we see it all the time.
Don't nobody bump no fucking R. Kelly no more.
That's
Like
cap,
I
but
haven't heard R. Kelly. I mean, in my circles and
right.
where I haven't
I
heard
did
R.
hear
Kelly.
R. Kelly very recently. I don't remember where.
It
But
might have been at the
somebody was.
wedding.
That was it. That was it.
R. Kelly came on
100%.
at the wedding. We all were like,
That was it.
fuck
100%.
it.
That's where it was.
Step,
Yeah,
side to side.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You nailed it. Yeah, 100%. That's what it was. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say on that. You know,
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah.
felt a
I-
little
that
strong
was-
about it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your perspective on it 100%, but then like, I had to kind of say like I saw this though about whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't know how true that part of it is, but from the very basic standpoint of like her telling people like, "Yo, stop calling yourself a fucking kitten. Stop."
Yeah,
being on the
that's what I'm
phone and
speaking
worrying
on.
about it, and just fucking do something with your life. That's just the harsh reality. Like some people need. Like
Yeah, don't be
Like,
overly invested. If you don't wanna,
didn't-
if you don't wanna fuck with her because her boyfriend's on some weirdo creep shit,
you
cool.
have that right.
You have that right. Get the fuck out. Unfollow her. You don't gotta tweet at her. That's the shit. Like, if you decide you don't like somebody, if you decide you no longer want to support a celebrity because of something they did, you don't have to tweet at them that you don't fuck with them anymore. Why don't
Yeah.
you just unfollow them and stop fucking with them? You
Facts.
don't have to announce every time you unfollow someone, every time you no longer support a particular
So
artist or
disappointed in
celebrity.
you. I can never support you again. I'm unfollowing you. Fuck you.
Yeah, just
What
shut
do you
the fuck
expect-
up and
what do you
hop
expect
off.
the fucking
Yeah.
response to be from the person if they do see it? Like, okay, bye, fuck you
Yeah,
too.
like
Get a
you're
life.
not- they don't
Like-
even know you. It's not going to touch them in a particular way. Just
Yeah.
stop fucking with them. Move on. Stop giving them your energy. Stop giving them your attention. Like if you gonna be upset and make yourself upset about it and tweet and argue on, like you wasting your own time. Like get off the fucking internet. Like
Facts.
that's it. Like you letting this shit consume you and you need to chill the fuck out. But
Yeah. What defines your happiness is all fucked up, homie.
yeah, like you
You know?
invest your time elsewhere. But speaking of barbs, we'd be remiss not to mention this. I have seen neither of these, but there's
Me
been so
neither.
much talk about it that like I don't even want to talk about the movies specifically. But
I don't even really know what to talk about, but fucking Barbie's fucking killing in the fucking
Okay,
theater.
so Barbie and Oppenheimer are the two biggest joints right now.
And Barbie's
summer.
killing Oppenheimer.
Okay, but I will say I did read this, and this made sense to me too. And this is just giving full context. I'm not, mad that you said Barbie's killing it. And the reason I say that is because I'll mention it in a second. But Barbie's probably killing Oppenheimer. I read because Oppenheimer is a much longer movie, and therefore there's way more time slots for Barbie. You get what I mean? So it's gonna reel in more ticket sales.
And just because it's reeling in more ticket sales doesn't mean like one's better than.
Well, it's a better movie. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen either.
I heard Barbie.
They both had great ratings. I saw. Yeah.
Like fucking platforms that are harsh raters. Like we'll give a movie.
You talking about Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes or
Harsh
even like the
raters, literally just Rotten Tomatoes.
The fucking IGN.com, the IMDb's, the comicbook.coms, the fucking all those like niche little networks that fuck with movies and comics and shit like that. Like they're giving
No
it
Politics
good
Network rating hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah. Soon. I gotta take the kids, I gotta get my kids dolled up in the Barbie gear and shit. But I got a hat dropping, so they're gonna have to wait like 2 more weeks. but it's getting good fucking reviews, and I'm like, yo, I heard Barbie's actually good. Like, and me and my girl were talking about it, like, yo, we gotta take the kids to go see that, but I don't know if I'm gonna go see it regardless.
Damn.
I mean, they could go.
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna probably, we might hop in the Discord call. Join the Discord.
Man,
Join
yeah,
the
we can do
Discord. We
something
might
like
have a
that, low key.
Discord movie night. You know what I'm saying?
That Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice record's hard though. They did the drill version of "I'm a Barbie girl." Yo, they
Oh, I heard.
they killed it. I can't even
Yeah.
front. I can't even front.
Yeah. We gonna
But
outro with that. We gonna outro with that. So get ready. You're gonna have to get on your feet and move to it. But now one thing I did see. One thing I did see was a lot of dudes just being tight in comment sections when people are like enjoying Barbie. Have you seen that or no?
nah, I haven't.
Like dudes being like you see the same way like I provided context with like, well, Oppenheimer, has
It's
fewer
longer.
time slots. It's
Yeah.
a longer movie, so that's why it's probably not raking in as much bread. I did that to provide context because you
And
said it was
Oppenheimer, they're saying like the best way to experience it is like a specific screen that's like 7 by something, like it's
oh,
like
I
an
didn't
8
know that.
feet like it has to be really big, really long, because the way it was filmed was meant to be on those type of screens. You can't just go to a regular IMAX or a
Okay.
regular theater and really get the full quality and experience of what they were trying to do. So
Yeah, I
that
didn't
could
know
be
that.
another factor where there's less of those those screens in theaters. So you know what I'm saying? Like everyone's trying to look for those type of screens to watch the fucking movie. That
Yeah.
could play a factor. Who knows? But continue.
So the same way I said what I said, just to provide context, I was seeing people say shit like that, but like angry. Like, no, Oppenheimer's just, you know what I mean? And it's like,
All right, dude.
why you so upset that people are enjoying Barbie? Like, don't be weird about it, bro. Like, I feel like people really making this like a man versus woman kind of situation.
That's
Like,
crazy.
women and kids go see Barbie, the men see Oppenheimer. like,
I
and
saw a
it's
lot of shit talking about like buying tickets to Boat and just having a theater day and watching Boat, men and women type shit too, though.
both.
Both of the
Oh,
movies.
both.
Both of the movies, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know someone that's no, never mind. I was gonna say I know someone that snuck into both, but they snuck into like not those movies, which just didn't make sense to me. Like those are the two biggest movies out. You snuck into 3 movies, and none of them were those two. Like I'll tell you who that was later, but shit made no sense to me.
Beat me
Yeah.
if I'm right, CJ.
wrong. It's one of my brothers.
Oh man,
It's not the. There's
it's
only one other choice, really. But yeah. So no, I just saw dudes kind of upset about that, and it just kind of blew my, because it's like, bro, like it's not like, why you upset that women found a movie that they enjoyed? Like, it's Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Like, you don't
Men
gotta
enjoy
be,
it too,
you don't
man.
gotta hate
Nah.
because it's Barbie and you feel like that's girly, and just because the women gonna go see it and vouch for it.
I
Like,
enjoyed seeing on my timeline though a lot of fathers like getting their daughters all dressed up in the Barbie and like
yeah, that's I love that,
like
mad people
Barbie
are dressing
time,
for it.
like Barbie time,
Even
like,
adults, even adult
Yeah.
women dressing for it. I think
Mm.
that's so dope. I like that. Like, it's positive energy. It's good energy going into, again, something harmless. Like,
And
it's
really, if we gonna keep
people
it a
just
stack,
enjoying themselves.
Oppenheimer's like some fucked up shit. Like they're nuking. They're nuking shit.
Japan.
It's about
It's
Japan.
literally
and
about
shit. Like,
nuking Japan.
Like, how dare you like Barbie? Watch how we blew fucking Japan up.
Yeah, it's
Like what?
fucking, we went to war in there.
Like
come
if
out
I'm
the
gonna be
theater,
if I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about Oppenheimer either, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They coming out theaters acting like they was in the trenches. It's like,
Yeah.
they just coming out movie theaters like they
And to be
came out
honest,
the war.
I was reading shit that people are boycotting Oppenheimer because the process of the actual true story of them going into that area, what was it, in like New Mexico?
No, brother.
Well, it was like an area in New Mexico where they were planning to test these nuclear weapons and build them and all that. there was a community of like Native Americans that lived there. And
Oh
they
yeah, I feel
literally
like I heard
just
this.
bulldozed them out and killed a bunch of people to get that land. And like that whole community of like uh the generations under that were affected by that, like families and shit, like are really like fucking going against this movie. And that could be another thing that's playing a factor into it not making as much money as Barbie, because Barbie's fun. This is dark. Like,
That's the other thing. Like,
you know,
that's a great point. Some people just, and I'm someone that I don't care to sit and watch serious ass movies all the time. I'm someone that,
same.
I like to watch a chill ass movie, laugh, enjoy myself. And I heard that Barbie got a dope ass message too. Like, it's not just, I don't know what people think it is, but it's not just some, girly type, you
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
it's got
Barbie gets
it's
introduced to
got
the
a
real world.
yeah, it's got there's a moral to it. There's a moral in the story somewhere. But I just thought it was weird that like people are finding a way to like pin these against each other. Like obviously in terms of ratings and ticket sales, people are going to compare them because they're the two biggest movies of the summer. The marketing for both of them was crazy.
Yeah.
They both got a lot of hype going into it. So I
Yeah.
understand the comparison from like critics and that perspective. But just because you liked one don't mean you got to hate on the other. So
True.
like when I was seeing dudes in comment sections like going mad hard like to try to shit on Barbie, it's like, bro, like your fragile ass male ego is like spilling all in the comment section. Like, get off of fucking Twitter. You don't gotta be on Twitter all day arguing with people that enjoyed Barbie just because you didn't. And trying to tell people that enjoyed Barbie why Barbie wasn't good and why it wasn't as good as Oppenheimer. Like,
And
let
how
people enjoy their shit.
good movies and that person doesn't, like,
Exactly.
what?
Let people enjoy their shit. Get off the fucking internet. Stop being weird. And like relax, bro. It's just
That shit ain't
you know how I
putting
hate
out
these internet
$1 in
people.
your pocket that you're arguing for. Like,
Yeah.
like if they win an Oscar or whatever the fuck, you ain't winning it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So relax, fall back.
Yeah, you don't gotta be hating just cause enjoy
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, cool. Be cool with that. You don't gotta hate on Barbie and tell people why it's whack. Like,
That's kind of weird if you're really going hard for Oppenheimer like
bro,
that. Like,
it's not even necessarily the fact that it's Oppenheimer. It's weird that because you want to go hard for something that you gotta shit on the next thing. It's like
Yeah,
it's
but
kind of
look-
how we treat it as sports fans, right? If I'm hype about my team, I'm not gonna shit on your team just because I'm hype about my team. I'm gonna be hype about my team. I don't gotta go shit on and hate on other teams. Like I
but we
always
know
use this
people that
example.
are like that, and it always
And
comes off as corny.
and it's
when they try
corny.
to
It's
do shit
like, bro,
that.
relax. It's like I remember I always use this example when Tom Brady came to the NFC South, and people was like, oh, you mad? Like you must be mad because Brady's on the Bucks now. You a Falcons fan? It's like, no, they got better. They did what they were supposed to do as a team. Like I can't stop that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it suck? Does it make our road harder? Yeah, but we want to be the champs. We gotta beat. Sometimes you get a shit on this thing. You get a tougher road. Like it is what it is. I'm not gonna be mad and hate on the Bucks because they got the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Like, good for them. I guess it sucks for us, but fuck it. Like,
it's like me as a Giants fan. Like, bro, you think I don't fuck with Jalen Hurts? I fucking love Jalen Hurts.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
fucking
Like,
amazing. Like, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it is what it
the
is.
fuck?
Yeah. That's a great point. Exactly. Like, you don't gotta just hate just to hate. Like, be proud of what you like, rep what you like. That's cool, but you don't gotta try to drag down and tear down other shit. That reminds me of the fucking Gary Vee quote that he's like, "There's two ways to have the biggest building in town. One is to build the biggest building, or to tear everyone else's building down." And that he chooses the first way. Like,
I'd rather
build the biggest fucking building
than
yeah.
tear the fucking other buildings
Everybody
down.
else
That's
down.
a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
100%. So
Facts. Who would have thought we'd drop a gem like that in the Barbie conversation?
You know what it is. Let's dance to this drill song. Let's dance to this Barbie drill shit.
Throw that shit on.
Throw that shit on, dude. Put that shit on. Father, get in here.
Nah, dead ass though. But
oh man, but
Other than that, man,
That's all I got.
oh, I kind of wanted to make this point though too. Like, it could just be Oppenheimer is why they're doing that. Because, like, bro, if Barbie and the most recent Fast and the Furious dropped on the same day, you think people will be upset? Like, yo, that people like Barbie more than Fast and the Furious? Like, oh, you gotta watch Fast and
People
the
kind of
Furious. How
hate
dare
Fast and
you?
Furious right now. Like low key,
Uh,
Fast and Furious is not in a good
but it's
place right now.
still one of the biggest franchises. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There are some diehard Fast and Furious fans also.
yeah,
They always hit $1 billion in the fucking movie theater, regardless, type shit. You know.
true.
But
I don't know.
Barbie might not outperform Fast and the Furious. It was dropping the same week. That's another factor. I don't know, but fuck all that, man. Spread love.
Facts.
The hate shit be corny.
Yeah.
Don't be corny.
But last thing I do want to mention, uh, fucking Gillie the King, fucking his son passed away
Oh
tragically
yeah,
in a
definitely,
shooting.
man.
Um,
In Philly, in their
in Philly,
hometown,
yeah,
fucking sad, man.
horrible.
Super sad. Like, not
Yeah,
only for
so
Gillie, like especially for Gillie, because
of
that's his
course,
son, and I think that's might be his firstborn kid.
yeah,
So it's like, damn, and it's like, but Wallow as well. You know what I'm saying? The whole family, everybody who was affected by that, his siblings. It's just a tragic situation because Gillie and Wallow give back so much to Philly. They're
hmm
still in Philly. You know how much money they have made off their podcast that they can literally just leave with
up
their
and leave.
family and go to California or fucking Florida and be secluded and still make money doing their podcast, dropping the gems that they do, but they stick to their community. They try to show everyone in their community that not only did they make it, but you can as well. And they do things for the community. They do events. They opened
The giveaways, do
businesses. They do
giveaways.
giveaways. Two small businesses that are minority owned. And for this to happen, like when the news came out, I was shocked. I was fucking shocked. Like, what? Like, damn, man. That just goes to show, man. Like, sometimes it doesn't matter how good of a person you are. Like I said, all the things they've done, like shit like this could still happen, man. It's just sad. My
The world
condolences to
is
them,
evil. The
man. You
world
know,
is
they don't know us personally, but they're one of the people that we look at their blueprint. We look at what they've done and they inspire us,
thousand
you
percent.
know? So it's like, damn, man, I still feel for it because I don't know them, but I feel like I do know them because that's how much I
And
support
that's how
them and
much of
lock in with
themselves they
them.
put out into the world and through their social media. Like we see their relationship. We might not
Look
know
at
them as
look at
humans,
look at that one
but
clip we put out where I'm dancing to the Drake song and I literally do the
the
Gillie
Gillie.
shit where he goes
Hmm.
like forget it, like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, like,
yeah,
because he inspires us that much that we felt like we was on our Wallow and Gillie shit in that moment, you know,
yeah,
like it's sad, man. It's definitely sad, man.
yeah. So, yeah, like you said, they just give so much, and like one of the first things I did think was like how as a person, like you definitely know Gillie, you definitely know Wallow, especially if you're from Philly. Like, how can you see everything like that they do for the community and all the gems they give out and how they speak out against all that? Because Wallow big on speaking out against, because Wallow's been locked up himself. You know what I mean? Big on speaking out. Stop all that violent shit. Get your life together. Do right. And for someone to turn around and do some fucked up shit like that, it
Like,
boggles my mind. Like I don't
even
understand the
if
kind of person you have to be to do some shit like that.
even if his son did do something to anger the person and make him feel a type of way, like, it's not worth it still.
Yeah,
Like, you want to be
there's no
that
reason they
person
gotta go
that
that
did
far.
that, like, fight like a man. And
Yeah,
if you don't want to fight, then and hold your L. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why did it have to result to this? We don't know the specific details, but it's just tough. Like, I would wish that the youth is more mature enough to like really factor in all these things. Like, what's the bigger effect of this? Not just that I'm angry and now I'm gonna shoot this person, But if I do kill this person, what's the bigger effect of this shit? You know what I mean? It's like,
Gotta think about consequences. Gotta think about consequences. Stop just acting. Start thinking about the consequences of those actions.
and I'm up here in Pennsylvania, so I know a couple people that are actually affiliated with their circle, and best believe they let me know, like, yo, Gillie is one of the realest dudes in this shit. Like no matter how big he's ever got, he's always still been in the hood, holding it down on some street shit and on some mentor shit, wisdom shit. So it's like respect on so many different levels. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I don't know, man. Just like how could this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
And
just sad, man.
unfortunately, things like this make real people, real ass dudes like Wallow and Gillie probably question should they still be in the hood? Because you give all of this and they don't give it back.
Yep.
So it makes you question. And then once that starts happening, hoods is just never gonna get better. You know what I mean? It's never gonna change.
But then the hood always wants to play the victim, be like,
And
yo,
then
they
play the
they
victim.
blew up and they left us.
Yeah.
But yo, every time someone sticks around to try to change what's going on in the environment,
You make them
we
regret it or you make them rethink it. Like make them
exactly,
reconsider.
exactly, exactly. You do something to fuck it up and show them like, yo, you're too good of a person. You cared too much. You should have just been about you and your family and got the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
You know,
For
it's
sure.
sad, man. You know, our definitely our condolences, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but I
praying
definitely wanted to mention that.
for them to make it through this shit and heal as much as they can, because especially Gillie, losing your kid, you're never gonna get over that. You'll be scarred for the rest of your life. You know, you're not. They
Never
always
supposed to
say
bury
like,
your
you're
kids.
never supposed to bury your kids. Your kid's supposed to bury you. You know, and it's like, damn, that's just sad, man.
But, so I feel like that's a good message to end off with, man. Like
For
I feel
sure,
like
man.
I feel like a lot of this episode was about like stopping with all the hate, stopping with the being overly invested and hating on people, and just spread love, man. Let people enjoy what they enjoy, whether it's
Facts.
being an NPC on TikTok or enjoying the Barbie movie or
Or
whatever the
designer
case may be,
fitteds.
or design fitted. Like,
You know what I'm
do
saying?
do what you love, spread positive energy, let people do what they do, as long as it's not hurting nobody. And
Yeah,
if you don't fuck with something, walk away from it. Leave it alone.
yeah.
Stop giving it your time. Stop giving it your energy. Stop
If you
putting
don't fuck
attention
with
on
my
it.
hat, I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
Just
We don't need to hear
go
about it.
fuck with something you
Yeah,
like.
don't cop it. Fuck, cop some whack shit now. but right here. I can't even
Hey,
hear you. I can't even hear you because I think this shit up.
hey,
I don't even want to put the headphones over it.
I got it.
But
I got my
we out
headphones
here.
on.
We
It's
out
all
here. We
good,
out
man.
here.
But yo, I love seeing the hat on someone else.
Where
Like even at the photo shoot when my little cousin Juju, aka Dada, go check his music out. You know, shameless
facts.
plug. But he modeled the hat and shit for the store and all that, and like just looking at it on him, me and his brother Jarrell, like just looking like, and we're like, oh my god, seeing it on someone else makes it that much sweeter. You know what I'm saying? Like even
It's
right now,
amazing.
you
It's
you
amazing. It's a
kicking
dream come
back with
true.
it. This shit look fire. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
It's a
not because it's my own design and shit, but like bro, like oh, what a
appreciate
good
it.
fucking hat. Great
Appreciate it.
details on
Appreciate
it.
it.
Great quality. You know?
Yeah.
Oh man,
All right,
facts.
brother. Take us out because I could barely.
Nah. On that note, though, the usual. Go like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to do the same thing. We on all platforms. The links are in the description. You can fucking listen to us in audio. You can watch us in video. And July 29th, come home with me. Home game New York, Privilege New York, online and in stores. Make sure you be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I appreciate everybody out there that fucks with us.
Congrats to my brother once again. Let's get it. Only the beginning.
Yeah.
But all
Facts,
right, with
facts.
that, take care of yourselves. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Love, peace, all that.
Peace.